Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. Leo was known to be the king of the jungle, feared by all the animals. However, despite his strength and power, Leo had one major flaw. He was incredibly greedy. Every day, Leo would roam the forest, looking for ways to satisfy his endless hunger. He already had a vast territory, filled with prey, but it was never enough for him. His pride grew bigger with every hunt, and soon he began taking more than he needed. He would often steal food from other animals, even when they were in need. One day, Leo came across a small rabbit named Oliver. The poor rabbit had just caught a single carrot from a nearby garden, his only meal for the day. As Leo approached, his eyes gleamed with hunger. "Give me your carrot, little rabbit," Leo demanded in a booming voice. Oliver, trembling with fear, tried to explain, "Please, great lion, I am just a small creature. This is all I have. I need it to survive." But Leo, driven by his greed, ignored the rabbit's pleas. "I am the king of the jungle," Leo growled. "You are nothing compared to me. Hand it over." Oliver, desperate, thought quickly. "What if I offer you something better, something that could satisfy your hunger for much longer?" The lion's curiosity was piqued. "What do you mean?" he asked, his voice still filled with greed. "I know of a hidden grove in the forest," Oliver said. "It's filled with the most delicious fruits, far more than a simple carrot. You could feast there for days." Leo, eager to satisfy his insatiable hunger, agreed to follow the rabbit. "Lead the way," he ordered. Oliver led the lion deep into the forest, to a secure spot where the trees were laden with ripe fruits. Leo immediately began to throw himself on the fruit, but as he ate, his greed grew even more insatiable. He ate until he could barely move, yet still, he wanted more. As he continued, the forest began to change. The trees began to wither, and the ground became barren. Soon, Leo realized that the grove had been magical. It had been nourished by the animals that lived in harmony with nature, but now that he had taken more than his fair share, the grove began to die. Feeling guilty and ashamed, Leo stopped eating. "What have I done?" he murmured. Oliver, watching from a distance, said, "You took more than you needed, and in doing so, you've destroyed the very thing that provided for you." The lion looked around, seeing the damage he had caused. The once vibrant grove was now a wasteland, and he felt the weight of his greed settle heavily on his heart. For the first time, Leo realized that his hunger was not just for food, but for control, and that his greed had consequences far beyond his own satisfaction. With a heavy heart, Leo left the grove, vowing to never let his greed rule him again. From that day on, Leo became a wiser and kinder king, one who ruled with fairness and respect for all the creatures of the forest.